Your 20s often feel like financial quicksand. You watch people around you buying cars they can't afford, taking massive student loans for uncertain careers, and spending money on things that look good online but destroy their finances. Meanwhile, many people wonder whether they should be doing something different with their money or if they're destined to stay stuck living paycheck to paycheck. Here's the reality most people don't realize. The financial decisions you make in your 20s determine whether your 30s will be spent building wealth or still struggling with money. Unfortunately, many people believe the opposite. They think their 20s are for spending freely, and their 30s are when they'll start taking money seriously. That approach is like deciding to train for a marathon the day before the race. The truth is that your 20s give you something incredibly powerful: time. When you combine time with smart decisions, small actions today can grow into life-changing results later. A small amount invested early can become thousands or even millions over decades, while money spent on temporary pleasures disappears almost instantly. One of the most powerful investments you can make in your 20s is starting a side hustle. Many people assume side hustles cost nothing, but successful ones usually require some initial investment. This might include buying equipment, setting up a website, purchasing tools for a service business, or learning valuable skills through books and courses. The advantage of starting young is that you can take risks without major responsibilities. If it fails, you can recover quickly, but if it succeeds, it can completely change your financial trajectory. Another important purchase is investing in index funds, particularly through tax-advantaged accounts. Compound interest works best when it has decades to grow. Even small monthly investments can turn into substantial wealth over time. The key is consistency and automation, investing money before you have the chance to spend it. Travel is another surprisingly valuable investment when done strategically. Traveling while young exposes you to new cultures, ideas, and perspectives. It builds confidence and teaches problem-solving skills that are difficult to learn anywhere else. Meeting people from different backgrounds can also open doors to opportunities you never expected. Education also plays a major role in long-term financial success. However, this doesn't necessarily mean expensive degrees that leave you buried in debt. Instead, focus on practical learning such as books, online courses, workshops, and skill development. Knowledge compounds over time just like money does. A single book or skill can increase your earning potential for the rest of your life. Real estate can also become a powerful wealth-building tool, even for people in their 20s. While buying property might seem impossible at first, creative strategies like renting out rooms or sharing properties can make it achievable. Real estate builds wealth through appreciation, rental income, and leverage, allowing you to control valuable assets with relatively small investments. One of the most powerful investments you can make in your 20s is overspending on cars. Expensive vehicles often come with large monthly payments that drain income for years. Instead of focusing on status, choosing reliable and affordable transportation allows you to save and invest more money. Over time, the money saved from avoiding unnecessary car payments can grow into significant wealth. Finally, investing in your health is one of the most overlooked decisions you can make. Good nutrition, sleep, and exercise may not seem like financial investments, but they directly affect your productivity, energy, and long-term success. Poor health creates hidden costs, both financially and personally, that can limit opportunities later in life. All of these choices share a common principle. They focus on long-term benefits instead of short-term gratification. Each smart decision compounds over time, creating opportunities, financial stability, and freedom. Your 20s will pass quickly regardless of what choices you make. The real question is whether you will look back wishing you had made smarter decisions or feel grateful that you built a strong financial foundation early in life.